was the battery charging? Okay, we're live and we're mobile. So this is cool. Let me put this over here. Put this up here. Ooh. But here we go. Welcome to the show, everybody. It is I, Michael Garza. I'm sitting here in my car. Good news, I was able to get it refinanced, and I'm pretty stoked about that, actually. Still kind of can't believe it. I was able to get pretty pumped, actually. I'm pumped like a bathmate, dude. Pump it up like a bathmate, yeah. Pump it up, pump it up. Pump it up like a bathmate. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. We are doing a live from the car. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you doing this from the car? Honestly, I did not feel, even for a second, like I wanted to be inside. At least inside the home. I got my windows rolled down. I'm chilling out. It's shockingly kind of warm outside. I'm liking it. But just having a blast and really just taking it all in. So now we're kind of talking about a little bubblenomics at the moment. Now, when I say bubblenomics, what do I mean? I think that Bitcoin's a bubble. I think that you name it. We're talking about bubbles everywhere. Bitcoin's a bubble. Now, the AI bubble's an interesting one. Look, I do think that there is hope for large language models, and I do understand that people are questioning it in many ways. But, it's like, I do believe that we're on the right path, brothers, my brony brothers. We're on the right path. Everybody keeps requesting to see my jugs. I don't understand what that's all about. I will admit, I want to apologize if the feed is kind of rough, but we're talking about a little bubblenomics. Now, where I'm at currently, I don't think I get the best signal. So I'm at the Mingus Park tennis courts right here. And we're on our path to 6,000 subscribers. We're almost there, man. Fluff, dude, what up, dude? How you guys doing? My Bruni brothers, my bronies. What up, everybody? Dude, big shout out to everybody. We're just, like I said, I'm just out here chilling, out in my car. Come on and jump in my car. I wanna take you home. Come on and jump in my car. It's too far to walk on your own. No, thank you, sir. Oh, come on now. It'll be totally fine. What are you talking about? What's going on? What's everybody doing? So yeah, we're doing a live stream from the car. This is exciting. I got everything I need right now. Actually, I don't think I have any food with me. One thing I can always say is bring in apples, man. Bring apples. But yeah, chilling out in the car, feeling good. Hopefully the stream quality's all right. Do you guys want to see something kind of cool that I got in my car? Check this out. I'm gonna unplug the little charger thing real quick. I'm gonna try to show this without showing my license plate. So I'm right here at the Mingus Park. Well, I should say Mingus Park tennis courts, and we're chilling. Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure I blot out the. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah. Now it says student driver on it, which is pretty dope. And yeah, so it's a student driver sticker that I got on the back of my car. I'm pretty pumped up about it. I'm pumped up like a bathmate. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that, you know, you kind of should be proud of it if you have one, because it's like, it's a symbol that you made it, you know? I never actually had a student driver sticker on my car before, but I thought it'd be pretty fun, man. Give me 1 second, folks. Oh. We have people wondering about my jugs. You guys stop talking about my jugs, dude. Also, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button right there. Pump it up like a bathmate, yeah. Pump it up like a bathmate, yo. Pump it up like a bathmate. Everybody pump it up like a bathmate, yo. So why do we talk about the bathmate a lot on this show? People are wondering now. The bathmate is a battle cry. Is the battle cry of this show. It's you know, there's gym bros and then there's bathmate bros, right? Bathmate bros are dudes like myself who love going to the bathroom and pumping and pumping and pumping and pumping, because I believe that the schlong is a tool. I believe that you should take care of your schlong just as much as anything else. But yeah. What are you talking about, Matt P? I haven't lost the plot, man. I have not lost the plot. You want to know why? Just because I like the bathmate and you guys don't have a bathmate. Look, I know that you guys wish you had a bathmate like I do. I know you wish you thought you were as cool as me. But you can't be cooler than me, alright? You think you're cooler than me. You got designer shades, yeah, to hide your bussy. You probably won't think you're gayer than me. You never say, hey, yo, remember my name, but... Oh, it feels good to be out here, though. I don't know how many gooners are tuning in. I think there's a lot of gooners on this chat, unfortunately. I don't like that. It kind of scares me in many ways. The gooner community scares me. Now, is there like a gooner subreddit? I'm assuming there would be, because I figure Reddit feels like it would be. I think everybody on Reddit is a gooner to some degree. It's okay. You could be a gooner if you really want to be. I'm at the tennis courts, though, right now. Hell yeah. Check it out, dude. Pump it up like a bathmate, yeah. Pump it up like a bathmate, yo. Pump it up. Pump it up. Letting my phone charge a little bit, trying to see how much I could charge it up. Probably try to get it to 30% while we're live streaming. I might go walk around the tennis courts, get a few, what do you call it? Couple laps in, I guess you could say. There we go. There's the message I could pin. But yeah, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. The more subscribers you have, the better. We're always trying to increase the subscriber count to the best of our ability, so I appreciate it big time. Thank you, guys. So, my favorite bubble, I think, would probably be the Bitcoin bubble. But well, even though I do believe there is an AI bubble, I think that so many investors are piling in way too much cash, even into the bigger players. Look, I love Microsoft as much as anybody, but damn, their price is inflated. You want to make sure that, getting into tech right now, I think the average PE ratio probably for tech companies might be in like the 35 to 40 times price over earnings range, which is scary, by the way. That's really overvalued. Now, granted, is it worth it in the long run? Look, I believe these companies are great in the long run, but at the same time, man, you gotta check out valuations to some degree, and you gotta be smart about it, man. So smart about them valuations, brother. Pump it up like a bathmate, yo. Pump it up like a bathmate, yo. Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. Which one is your favorite bubble? Because me personally, like I said, I think the Bitcoin bubble is my favorite because whenever Bitcoin goes up on a bull run, which seems to happen a little too often, if you ask me, Bitcoin is click coin at the end of the day. Bitcoin is useless. Bitcoin is worthless. And, but yeah, no. Overall, I want to thank all my. I think there's a lot of gooners on here, sure, for sure. But good news though, I got the car refinanced, which is a blessing, a big blessing. I can't believe it, man. Yeah, I can't. I'm stoked right now. Getting it refinanced is a big deal. Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very good thing. Ultimately, um, I'm saving so much money. By the way, saving about close to $130 per month. Because honestly, I like to have extra money for investments. And look, the investments that I have, they have pretty good yield. So I'd rather have my investments that pay me. I love high yield investments as long as they're not not ridiculous. I really do like guaranteed yields. At the end of the day, it's like, what do you do? Anybody gonna simp scribe to the channel? We need more simps. You guys gonna simp? Simp scribe. We're on our path to 6,000, you guys. Can we get to 6,000 subs, man? Oh, yeah. But I think, overall, when it comes down to bubbles, my favorite bubble is Bitcoin. Now, the AI bubble's real. I do think that a lot of tech stocks are overinflated right now. But AI does matter. And I think, if the tech stocks do end up crashing or correcting, I still think you should get into tech. Big tech, small tech, anything that's exposed to AI, I think is a good thing to get exposed to. But, honestly, I'm exposed to everything. I got the Vanguard Total World Index. I do swing trade that, but I'm also exposed to total U.S. stocks through different various ETFs, different sectors through various ETFs. I also have individual stocks, you name it. So the AI bubble doesn't scare me. I will admit, though, I make the most money from Bitcoin because Bitcoin is so freaking volatile. I will say this about the AI bubble. It seems like it's gone up more than it's gone down. But yeah, no, the AI bubble, I'm totally fine. I'm totally fine with. I think that a lot of the tech companies are great on their own. I'm pissed at the values of these companies are going up like crazy a little bit. Because me personally, I prefer to, whenever I buy a company, I like to make sure the book value of the company is not overly valued. But honestly, anytime you're buying U.S. companies, especially the large cap ones, they're going to come with a little bit of what you would call a higher PE ratio, price over earnings. So their price to book is it's going to be a bit of a percentage for sure. But yeah, I think the AI bubble is just something that we all just have to get used to. We're in the AI bubble. Now, I bet against Bitcoin because I know for a fact that Bitcoin's worthless. At least in the AI bubble, the tech companies will probably just go through a bit of a correction, and then that'll just be a good buying opportunity. But I've been betting against Bitcoin so hard. And I do think that since we're in an AI bubble, I think that crypto markets are going to go down too. And I want the crypto markets to go down because what is the one saying on this channel that we have all the time? Crypto is grifto. That is the truth. And it's one of those things, man. One of those things. But so what do you guys think, though? You guys think I'm on the right path with this? Do you guys think we should be betting against Bitcoin, my ClickCoin? Well, the crypto markets are so inflated with BS. Like, there's tons, every day you get some new stupid cryptocurrency coming out, right? So no matter what, there's always some form of stupidity that people are throwing their money at. And it's just a very watered down cycle. Eventually there becomes more bag holders than anything. And also Bitcoin gets more and more competition every day from other cryptocurrencies. That's one of the biggest issues I have with Bitcoin. Everybody's like, but you could only have 21 million Bitcoin total. Well, guess what? The Bitcoin source code is open, which means anybody can create their own Bitcoin network or even make their own version that's better based on the foundational principles of the Bitcoin source code itself. And because of that, it creates infinite competition for Bitcoin. And because there's going to be infinite competition, people will start selling some of their Bitcoin to get into crap coin or mussy coin or whatever the hell you want to do. Karina S says my retirement is all Floyd. Oh my God, I'm not gonna read that. I know what you mean by it, but I'm not gonna read that. That's pretty funny though, I gotta admit. Look, overall, I just want to say, hey, thank you guys for hitting the subscribe button though. More subscribers we get, the better. We're really trying to pump up this channel to the rest of the YouTube universe, and trying to get out there, man. I know there's a lot of gooners out there, lots of gooners. I know you guys are doing your thing. And do I have poo-poo on my face? Oh, I don't have poo-poo on my face. Okay, cool. I thought I had poo on my face for a second. I wouldn't be surprised if I did. We're getting close to 10,000 subscribers though. I project that we'll probably to 10,000 subscribers in about 3 months. With the rate of growth, we've been growing like crazy. This channel's been growing like an insane amount. One thing I will say though, we're almost to 6,000. We're like right there at the precipice to 6,000 subscribers. So if you guys can, hit the subscribe button. Whoever's not subscribed, at least hit that subscribe button. It really does help us out a lot. And we've grown at a rate that I am I can't believe. We're an investment channel overall, Walter. So what you'd be subscribing to is just, you know, a person who loves to talk about investing principles. And, you know, I don't really tell anybody what to buy, but I do let people know the different theories that are out there, and try to give people a different perspective on. Sorry about that. A different perspective on how to invest. You know what I mean? What does UWU mean? Actually, that is a concept I'm not entirely sure of. What does UWU mean? My brony brother. If you're a brony brother, you'll tell me. You'll tell me. The bronies. Walter Matthews is saying, say I have 10 grand, what would be a safe investment instead of the bank? Well, it depends on your time horizon. Like, if you need to be liquid, I would say a bond ETF would be good. Probably a world bond ETF if you want to be safer with diversification. Me personally, look, I'm not giving advice. None of that's financial advice, by the way. I actually talked to a financial advisor. But if you're okay with some volatility, but you want to be massively diversified across equities, my favorite one personally is the Vanguard Total World Index. That is honestly my favorite. I love swing trading it, by the way, because the only time I swing trade is if I am like 100% comfortable swing trading it, like 100% comfortable holding whatever it is for an extended period of time. For example, I actually wouldn't mind swing trading Realty Income, though. I think Realty Income would be interesting. However, it is just one company. The reason I love VT, the Vanguard Total World Index, is it holds within its fund over 10,000 holdings, which is insane to me. And that's good. It's 60% US stocks, 40% international companies. So you're basically getting exposure to the entire equities market all in one ETF. So I think the Vanguard Total World Index doesn't get talked enough a lot on channels. And I got to admit, the one person who got me into the VT, you guys probably guess his name. You guys are probably subscribers to him. My boy Strongman Personal Finance was one of the big guys who got me into the Vanguard Total World Index. So I got to thank my boy Strongman. At the same time, I'm also into so many different ETFs. Like, I mean, I have several ETFs that are actually index ETFs that give me international exposure. So I got several different ones there. Not only that, I have several different ETFs that are U.S. stocks based, like S&P 500, different sectors, you name it. But I'm very spread out. Now, why do I have so many different ETFs? Well, the beauty is a lot of different ETFs means different dividend payout dates, which means weekly dividends for daddy. All right. So I like receiving a dividend every day. I'm a dividend guy. Anytime I can get a dividend, I'm a happy camper, man. I love dividends, brother. I'm all about it. So whenever I can, I definitely get to, and I do what I can. I'm a dividend guy, man. That's just all there is to it. And I think most people, if they're being honest, would likely be dividend people too. Because how cool is it that you can hold on to something and then the company will actually pay you? Now, they're using the profits, obviously. The dividend doesn't just come out of thin air. It comes from the company, from the profits you get, right? And then you could either invest that dividend back into the company or invest it in another company, or you could pocket the dividend. It's totally up to you. So one of the reasons I'm such a dividend fanatic is, one, companies that can afford to put out a dividend tend to do better than other companies, mainly because the CEO, I think, has more skin in the game and has more incentive to make the company better. Another thing I might want to add is that I don't know. It's just overall, I think dividends are a net positive. Do you get taxed on dividends? Without a doubt, you do, for sure. But one of the things that I like about dividends is that I don't have to. I could use it in any. I could use the dividends I receive in any way I see fit. By the way, what up, Ford Femboy, my boy, dude? But yeah, being able to use the dividends in any way that I see fit is really the key at the end of the day. So yeah, so whatever I could do, man. Anytime I can get a dividend, I'm all about it. And I'm shocked when people are not trying to get dividends. I mean, I think I'm actually shocked when people are not seeking companies that can pay a dividend. Now, I love tech stocks. A lot of tech stocks don't pay a dividend. I'll admit that. But at the same time, I like that exposure to the tech sector. I like being exposed to every sector. Because maybe eventually, if I believe some of the tech stocks are overvalued, I'll sell some of the tech stocks. You know. But yeah, you should always you should always be making money while you sleep. That's one of the things that I could say. One of the beauties is I make money all the time. I make money from YouTube. I make money from DoorDash. I make money from Uber Eats. I make money that I do, right? And I'm proud of what I've been able to accomplish, if I'm going to be really honest. One moment. Sorry about that, everybody. I had to respond to a message real quick, but Zaddy's back, dude. Zaddy is back, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, though. The more subscribers we get, the better. It does help the channel grow in many ways. But yeah, with the whole bubble that's happening, I mean, as I love to say, bubblenomics is fun. It's a fun thing to study. I'm obsessed with bubbles. I like to blow bubbles, and they're good. But yeah, man. Overall, I think that what's happening is just the way it is. But we're almost to 10,000 subscribers, and I want to thank each and every single one of you guys, big time. Well, I make money betting against bubbles. I bet against Bitcoin, and that's done really well for me. In fact, fun fact is I made a lot of money today betting against, well, actually last night is when I made the money because I was doing some overnight trading for the SBIT. And oh my God, man, I made freaking bank. Dude, that's the one thing I love about betting against Bitcoin, man, is the amount of freaking green you can make betting against Bitcoin is out of this flipping world. There's just no way around it, man. Bitcoin is a Ponzi scheme, and for those of you who don't see that, man, I just feel sorry for you, man. I'd probably say for what I traded, obviously I wasn't trading in big numbers, but the profit was there. I would say probably the profit might have been 50, 60. But that's the beauty about swing trading, man, is sometimes it's just supplemental income. It's not like it's nothing to write home about, but it is something to be like, whoa, this is extra money for me. I could use this in any way that I see fit. I could use it to keep investing. Obviously, I'm going to just keep buying the dip and things like that. I was able to refinance my car, so I have way more money to operate with, which is nice. But yeah, just invest, man. And I love swing trading the VT, though, man. Like I said, swing trading the VT has been very much a blessing in disguise because it's just such a safe. Buy a Pop-Tart with $60. Yeah, baby. Yeah, the beauty is, I like, I've been kind of shopping at the Dollar Tree as well. I will say, that being unemployed is the best thing that ever happened to me. Because I'm now able to not have a boss. I work all the time anyway, so I don't have to be bound by a schedule. I'm very disciplined and I work my ass off. So I'm not employed though. That's the best part about it. I'm not employed. There's no employment there. I'm just doing what I can to survive, you know? But I'm kicking butt though. I'm kicking butt. But I'm making money hand over fist though. That's the beauty. But yeah, doing YouTube, doing all sorts of things, man, it just gets me a lot of money. I'm very much independent though, in a lot of. But yeah, overall, man, it's getting good. It's getting real good, and having a blast with it. Is that a hybrid? That might be a hybrid. I think. Oh, Brad. What up, dude? Says Brad says, look at Fatty. Got someone to let him sit in their car. Yes. Do you guys want to see the Toyota Corolla in action? By the way, here. I want to make sure that none of the music plays though. Brad. What up, Brad? How you doing, partner? How about this? I think it'd be easier if we let's turn this car on, man. You guys ready? So let's see what happens when I set this in here. There's something happening here. There's something here that I just can't explain. Yeah, so yeah, I was talking a little bit, you know, maybe a dub. Let's see. Come on, Fatty, tell us in the boot then. Open it. But we're gonna do a little bit of driving here in a second. So you guys are gonna watch me drive. I'm not gonna show you guys the road. I'm just gonna show you me. I'm just gonna look at me the whole time. Put my glasses on. You guys ready for this? Let's roll. All right, so we're gonna drive around a little bit, and wash my windshield a little. All right, you guys, don't pressure me so much. Let's go. All right, we're driving. I don't know where we're going. I don't know where you are or how to begin, but I know I love you still. If you ever change your mind, if the road ahead becomes too hard to climb. If there's something in your heart that tells you to stop, oh, to hold you close tonight, I'd wait for light, and when I close my eyes, I'll breathe a little deeper, baby, 'cause you are always on my mind. All right, where are we going to end up next, you guys? Like, where are we going, man? I mean, you guys can kind of pick where we... You guys are the Brony Brothers, so... I mean, the Brony Brothers ultimately get to choose where I go. I can't look at the chat or anything because that would be unsafe, but... If I could tell you now, how can I breathe without you? I want to know, how can I live without you? If you'd ever go, how could I ever survive? 'Cause I am the GOAT. I know, I am the man. Why does Brad Latkin keep saying that I borrowed this car? It's not my car. Why is Brad always saying that? Brad. Oh, tons of bubbles. You know, it's funny. We're talking about bubbles, bubblenomics, and there's tons of bubbles everywhere. Bubble hit my car, dude. So I guess it's like a bubble machine or something, and bubbles are just everywhere. That's awesome. I just got bombarded by a bunch of bubbles, dude. Hell yeah. I feel very accomplished right now. So we're close to the Coos Bay Library at the moment. I love the Coos Bay Library, man. That's the one thing I love. Like free Wi-Fi, you get to chill out, dude. It's a nice little extra office. I do love living in the vicinity of a lot of these. The park is basically my backyard at this point. And all of it's all within walking distance, which is fantastic. Everything I need is in a very good radius. I think it's really nice. So if you guys want to know where I live right next to the Coos Art Museum. I'm just one building away from the Coos Art Museum. It's pretty cool. So if you guys want to know where I live, I mean, I'm pretty much I'm not going to tell you which building though, but I am right next to the Coos Art Museum in one of these buildings. And I'm not going there, but I'm not doing it. I think my dad's actually in town. I mean, we'll see here in just a second. Normally he peruses this place. Wouldn't be surprised if I saw him over here. At least I think he's in town. I'm not too sure yet. Well, that person had a very Karen-esque hairdo. The traditional Karen hairdos and stuff. Find a parking spot just to chill out for a bit. I just want to not face the sun for a little. Okay, we've been live for almost like 39 minutes. Hell yeah. All right, so we're back. Whoa, don't call me out like that, Nathan. Brad is not supposed to know, dude. But no, Nathan. Brad is not supposed to know, dude. Brad is not supposed to know that I'm renting my car from you. Brad. So what is Nathan saying here? Nathan is saying, Mike, your rent time is up. Bring my car back. Mike, you forgot your dad. Forget your dad and bring me my car. So, Nathan, stop giving Brad all this fuel, okay? Brad is not supposed to know that I'm borrowing your car and that I'm pretending to own my own car, okay? You can't give Brad that fuel, dude. You just can't give Brad that fuel. We've been trying to not give him that fuel, and you're just giving it to him on a silver platter. Brad. Brad's the man, though. Hold on. Nathan, you can't expose me like this to my chat, all right? You can't expose me as the fraud. Look, I want to be Ty Lopez deep down. I want to be like Ty Lopez. And I know if you guys don't know who Ty Lopez is, he's kind of he's on the grifter side of things, but Nathan. Olive is saying liar. No. Dude, Nathan, don't expose me for the fraud that I am. I'm not really a fraud, you guys, but I'm just saying that to cover my fanny, But like, am I borrowing Nathan's car? Possibly. Allegedly. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. All right. Yo, bro, you don't need the face paint. I love painting my face with frosting, though. I have an obsession. Also, the sugar kind of feels good. And also, like, if I need a snack, I'll just, like, lick my face. Thank you, B Chipper, though. I appreciate that. That's, I do pride myself on my vanity. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that vain. I'm kind of vain, though. I'm a little vain. I think everybody's a little vain. A little vain. They call me Mr. Wrong. Call me insane. I'm Mr. Vain. Well, how's that song go? Like, call me Mr. Something. Call me Mr. Wrong. But I'm excited, you guys. So I'm chilling out. I'm parked. Ready to roll. I am the greatest of all time. Not really. Yeah. So, like I said, I just found out what the term gooner means, and I was really disgusted when I found out what gooner means, because I've been hearing the term gooner, and I was like, well, I'm assuming it's a derogatory term, and as usual, I was right on that one. If the internet uses it a lot, it's probably a derogatory term. But how many of you guys say I? Just type in the letter I if you're a gooner. How many of you guys goon to my material? All right, how many of you guys are real gooners? Nathan, you don't have to say I, because I already know. Just kidding. I just assume everybody who watches this is gooning. That's I think that's the logical assumption that one can make, is that everybody's gooning. And it's okay if you're a gooner, all right? I accept you for who you are. Hey, I think Brad realized, though, he's like, liar, dude. Like, what did Brad say exactly? Won't answer boot question, lying, you handsome devil. Okay, let's see. Oh, my battery. Brad. Yeah, I'm plugging my phone real quick. Got to keep the battery going past 20%. You guys, I'm back. Zaddy is back. I'm back. But I do want to say very happily, I was able to get the car refinanced, which is a blessing in so many ways. So I was able to get sorry about that, I had to close the YouTube app real quick because it was kind of glitching out on me. But no, I was able to get the car refinanced and everything, and I can't be any happier, man. Just a lot of things going right. Obviously, when things go wrong, I just gotta accept that things can go wrong. But that's why I'm covering my butt. Wanted to make sure that just in case anything happens, I have a lower payment, lower obligation. So the good news is I'm only paying the amount I'm paying per month is extremely low. To me, it's low. $291 per month. $291 a month. Now, obviously, I'm still paying interest and stuff like that. I'm paying the minimum amount that needs to be paid. But the beauty is the interest rate itself is lower, and that means extra cash for me to invest, which will be a plus in the long run. Yeah, so the car getting refinanced is huge. There are some instructions I got to read. I haven't gotten the text messages yet on it, but once I get those text messages, I'll have a better understanding of what I need to, kind of prepare for and all that stuff. But yeah, you guys, we're almost to 10,000 subscribers, by the way. I mean, we're almost to 6,000, but I consider being roughly 4,000 subscribers away to be quite the accomplishment. And I just want to say that I couldn't have done it without a lot of you guys, actually all you guys. You guys just chilling out on the channel. Like I said, I assume everybody's gooning at the end of the day. I assume everybody on here is a gooner, and that's cool. I'm cool with the gooner life. So Sense 27 is asking, do you invest in Rocket Lab? That's my number one position. I have zero clue what Rocket Lab. What Rocket Lab is? I have zero clue about that one. Is it like a penny stock, or what did it start out as a penny stock and then rise up to the moon or something? Hey, some people get it right on penny stocks, and I was thinking about using ChatGPT to screen penny stocks to see if there is something that is worth investing in for the long term, at least something that the market's overlooked. And now, is ChatGPT a reliable stock screener? Probably. I mean, I think AI probably would destroy any other active investor. So, I mean, if you use AI to find the best deals or the best penny stocks to get into, like when to get in and when to get out, I think it would probably be able to do a pretty good job of determining when to get in and when to get out, potentially. If you're just a swing, if you're an active trader, that is. Look, I'm a mixture of both. I don't think you should ever be 100% anything. So one of my philosophies is that you should be able to dip your toes into a lot of different pools of water. So, for instance, 20% of my portfolio is actively traded. Like, I don't believe in being a fully. Well, hold on, I take that back. 80% of it's long-term investments. 20% of it is swing trade, because I want to make money off the volatility. I want to make quick bucks off of the volatility. And while I have a lot of long-term holdings that expose me to the total U.S. stock market, that expose me to the total international markets, I'm just... Sense 27 says not a penny stock. It is in the Russell 2000 and it's a competitor space. So here's the thing. Russell 2000 is a bunch of small cap companies. So it pretty much, if it's a small cap company, it pretty much is a penny stock in my opinion. However, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Does it have stable cash flows? Or are people simply saying that it's going to beat out Tesla? Because here's the thing, about cash flow matters, right? Cash flow is a big deal to me, man. And if it doesn't have the cash flows, man, I wouldn't trust it. I'm a cash flow or die kind of guy, dude. Charles Gregg. That's a good one, man. Well, I don't know how to, but Charles Gregg, I'm not answering any of those weird questions, dude. Those are just strange. Now, I am driving around. I do have my car on at the moment. I got gas earlier, which was dope. But, yeah, I just wanted to drive around town. I wanted to talk to you guys and, see if I can get more subscribers on the channel. Not necessarily looking for super chats. That'll probably come a little bit later. I was thinking a little bit later on I might do a little bit of a painting of the face, that sort of thing. I'm excited though, you guys. I'm excited. Yeah, I was thinking I probably should head to the Dollar Tree here in a bit after I'm done talking to you guys. Like I said, I'm just chilling out in the parking lot here in the out at next to Seven Devils. But yeah, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, boop, in the upper right-hand corner. That helps the channel a lot. We're growing in more ways than I could have ever imagined. Stop it. Charles, stop it. No. I mean, I am 1 inch. Look, I'm a mighty 1 incher, okay? Leave me alone. Stop. I don't want to talk about my 1 incher right now, okay? I don't want to talk about my peen. Bad boy, I think you're right. Charles is acting a little fruity up in here. You don't want to know what's on my face right now. You don't want to know, man. This is a pretty relaxing parking lot, though, to hang out in. Might go to the, like I said, I'm not going to bring the phone into the Dollar Tree. Maybe I could. Maybe I could put you guys in the shopping basket. Oh, no, I don't have a lot of battery, and I got to keep it on the charger for a bit. Yeah, let's see. So, Bad Boy's wondering when is the market crash? I don't know. Predicting a market crash is so freaking tough, dude. I don't know how anybody can even do that, man. It's almost a near impossibility. Sorry about that, you guys. I'm back. You guys still there? Oh, thank you for the so Sense27 says this is for your Dollar Tree shopping spree. I appreciate that, Sense27. Thank you for the $1.99 in the Vine. Appreciate that. Got a $1.99. Oh. Yeah, honestly, I could probably just keep this going. One moment, I gotta message my boy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much on this one, Carmen. So I have to keep going back and forth. So you guys are gonna see me jump in and out of the live stream, but I'm still here. I appreciate the $1.99 super chat though, Sense27. That means a lot to me. Sense27 says this is for your Dollar Tree shopping spree, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Yeah, this is wild, man. Having a blast. Yeah, I mean, I'm only getting a couple things. I'm not going ham. I'm just gonna get some chips because I was thinking about making some chili and chips tonight. Chili, baby back ribs. Oh, but it feels good to be out and about. So, thank you for that. Sense27, really, I got to thank you big time for that $1.99, man. If anybody else wants to give me a super chat, though, I always appreciate it. Keeps us fresh, keeps us fruity. And if you can't super chat, no big deal. Even a simple subscribe is always nice. But yeah, I'm next to the Tesla. We got a bunch of Teslas out here. I'll give you guys a scope of the parking lot real quick. Let's see here if I can switch the camera. Yeah, so I'm pretty much like right here in the good old parking lot, Seven Devils. And then that's actually the inside of Seven Devils Brewery. I might be able to zoom in a little bit. It's kind of dope. It's the inside of it, and yeah, a lot of cool cars out here. It's Seven Devils for you. I think it's where a lot of I guess you'd call them, what was the term, yuppies? But yep, Tesla but Tesla charging stations. I think these are the only Tesla charging stations in the U.S. that were never vandalized, so it's kind of nice. But yeah, this is it, man. That's my hand on the wheel. Yeah, so if you guys want to see a little bit more, this is the parking lot, man. So major question is, the Major General is asking, are humans genetically modified apes plus a ghost? So my theory is that human beings. Yes, I actually. Are you talking about the what's it called? There's a theory. There's one specific theory that I particularly love, and it revolves around human beings basically being artificially inseminated, like monkeys. Sorry, that the idea was that monkeys were artificially inseminated by aliens. That's the idea. And then, of course, that's how human beings came about. That's one of the theories. And it could explain why human beings seem to have back issues, you know? It's an interesting theory. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. Overall, I think that what's happening is... no, I appreciate the super chats, though. Thank you for the vine, man. Thank you for the vine. Yeah, more super chats, the better, obviously. But we don't, we try not to beg for them. Super chats help the channel grow in many, many ways. It just helps us a lot, is what I'm saying. This is exciting times, man. The YouTube channel's really been popping off, and but yeah, the Major General, I mean, I think humans are genetically, I think we came from some sort of genetically modified material. I do think that honestly we could be the product of an alien and monkeys. I don't know how compatible the DNA is. I mean, we're here, S47AS says it's sunny in Oregon today. It sure is, man. It's beautiful out here. I'm going to roll up my windows a little bit just because I'm probably going to head out, and I'm going to shut off my car for now. I might take a walk on the wild side. Yeah, I'll probably walk to the Dollar Tree. So I got my portable charger in house, and my portable charger is a godsend. I appreciate this thing, dude. So good. But yeah, I think this is where, this is Coos Bay, man. This is the best place. I think everybody, I think the one thing that's nice about Coos Bay is just how simple of a town it is. Nothing's too complicated here, which is nice. And I'm a simple man. I'm a simple guy. Yeah. I do believe that there's a high possibility of a crater. I'm a man of probabilities, and I try to have faith. It's tough for me. I'm a little skeptical. But I do believe that there's a high possibility of a crater. Without a doubt. Just because, I don't know. I mean, it just seems like too big of a coincidence that we exist. I mean, who knows? We could be the product of chaos. It is possible. But then again, maybe we are the product of some sort of creative design, Hey, the Major General just sent one Michael Garza gift membership to Sense27. Thank you, by the way, for that gifted membership. The Major General, that does help the channel in many, many ways. So I got to say thank you on that one, brother. So many brony brothers out here tonight, man. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I thought about getting frozen food, but I gotta go. I gotta go out for a bit tonight. Not too late, but. Major General says, when the body dies, you can better ask the question about a higher power. I could see that being a truth, without a doubt. Thank you guys for the ride along in the car, by the way. I got kind of bored, and I was like, well, what would be kind of fun? I mean, I don't want to be in the house right now. I'm too excited. I really am. I'm like super, super stoked right now. Just because being able to refinance my car for a lower monthly payment is a huge step in the right direction, man. Taking it from $420 to $291, I'll take that any day of the week. And it's It's a huge thing, man. It's huge. I do have to check something though. I got to see if I got any emails, emails or text messages actually, either. The Major General is asking, is usury a problem if you're happy with the purchase? Can you clarify that, please? I'm trying to understand the question. So, is usury a problem if you're happy with the purchase? I don't understand what you're saying. Sorry about that, brother. I don't get the question is what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. Oh, it's okay. I mean, could you clarify a little bit further, like what you mean by that question, or was it like a typo on the usury part? Cool. So Testo says, no, I can't support this. He is college educated. This is beneath him. Dude, nothing's beneath me. Also, if I was college educated, I'd probably still be doing this. Dude, I'm not college educated, man. F that, dude. College is for suckers. The fact of the matter is I didn't go to college because I knew it was the way, look, I mean, college just seemed like a waste of time to me. It really did. It seemed like a big, huge waste of time, and I didn't understand it. Tesso says, get it together, Geza. Oh, yeah. Tesso, be honest. He's just braver than you, but you can learn from him. I mean, I'm not brave. I don't think I'm brave for putting food coloring for putting frosting on my face. I'm a guy who likes to have fun, and that surprisingly is fun to me. It's kind of relieving in a lot of ways. Is it childish? Sure. But I never claimed that this channel was really that I would act like an adult all the time on this channel. Tesso says, do not debase yourself for money or cheap admiration. You are Michael Garza, remember it. Yeah, I'm cool. Look, I'm cool with being gimmicky. I don't mind. I love getting attention. I'm good at this. Tesso, the Major General says, is it brave to publicly display one's catharsis? Oh, maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that one. I want to thank you for the gifted memberships, though. That's awesome, man. Anybody who gifts a membership, I think that's super dope. So more gifted memberships, the better. We're trying our best to, I call them grifted memberships, to be honest. It's more fun that way. My mussy is the bussy and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm that kind of guy. My mussy is the bussy and I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so freaking fly. The Major General says gifted memberships get others involved in conversation. Exactly. I really do enjoy getting people on the show. And I appreciate the super chats big time to everybody in the gifted memberships. It helps the channel grow, and we have more members than I could have ever imagined. So the membership base is growing, which is fabulous, by the way. I'm trying to do a little more exclusive content just to show you guys that I'm appreciative and everything. And I might do a little bit of Magic the Gathering recording, so I might record me playing on mute tonight, playing Magic. That'll be cool. The Major General says, have a great time. You always answer the tough questions with no BS. Absolutely. Look, I mean, the main thing for me is I want to answer things as truthfully as possible. And, I don't like to candy coat anything. I really do like to give my honest, sincere answers to everybody. I just feel it's the right thing to do. And if it's the right thing to do, I'm all about it, man. But I'll tell you what. I'm actually going to go to the Dollar Tree parking lot, so I'm just going to park over there. So I'm going to take you guys with me, not into the Dollar Tree specifically, but once we get to the parking lot, I'm going to end this, and then I'm going to go in and get a couple little things. Well, maybe. Yeah, it looks like the little magnet thing ain't working. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, see you watching some hockey tonight. Get it. Get that hockey on, brother. Let's see if this will cool it down a little bit. It's one of those things where it's just kind of overheated. Put the temperature what's going on, Ray? Well, I guess I'll just put it on this one then. Whatever. Oh, that was my AC, man. I just want to thank everybody for the simp chats. I appreciate it. We're going to head to the Dollar Tree parking lot, and and then once we get to the Dollar Tree parking lot, I'm going to end the stream. But if anybody's got any last second super chats they want to provide, I'm more than happy to do it. Let's ride. Now, don't worry, I'm practicing safe driving, hands-free, obviously. I always have both hands on the wheel. I'm naturally just a safe driver. That's what it kind of boils down to. I'm kind of the Karen of driving. I'm a stickler for everything. But yeah. So we're gonna go get ourselves a couple things from the Dollar Tree. Woo! I love the Dollar Tree, man. It's the best place in the world. Especially, I'm low on chips right now, so I'm kind of like, so when you're low on chips, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta get. I always get their off-brand dollar chips, $1.25 chips and stuff like that. But yeah. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining. I got to go get some stuff. I'll see you guys a little bit later, and we'll pump it up like a bathmate, man. Pump it up like a bathmate, but keep it rolling, keep it flowing. Most importantly, keep it rolling. I don't know. I got nothing else to say, but if you guys want to give any super chats, though, super chats are always very much appreciated. It keeps the channel growing, keeps the channel going, and we'll see you guys in the next episode, right? Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, though. Hit that subscribe button in the upper right-hand corner, but I'll catch y'all later. Bye for now. Give me a super chat or a virtual gift, one or the other.